And so the Washington Post now is reporting the results of the Pew Research Center that indicates that now nearly 4 out of 10 families with children under the age of 18 are headed by women who are either the sole or primary breadwinners for their families. Now, I am going to say something here, and I don't care that it's politically incorrect. And I know if Right Wing Watch picks up on this or anybody else, they're just going to lacerate me for this. I don't care. From a biblical standpoint, it's very clear that men are designed to be the breadwinners for their families. That's the way God set it up. That's the way he designed it. Husbands are to use their stamina and their strength and their brain power. Not that they're smarter than women. I'm not saying that. But God's given them a brain, and the purpose for using their mental ability is to provide for their families, to use their physical strength to work hard, to work long hours, to use their physical strength to protect their wives and protect their children and be providers for them. That is the biblical pattern. And the biblical pattern is for a wife and a mother to focus her energies, devote her energies on making a home for her children and for her husband.
Welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy, Troy. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. In tonight's video, I'm going to be talking about, does the breadwinner wear the pants in relationships? And the reason why this is important is because there's been a lot of role reversal in relationships going on these days. There's been women acting in the masculine and men operating in the feminine. And there is a reason for this. Things are happening in the opposite, and in result, we're getting marriages having a higher rate of not working. We're getting less relationships working. And that's because people are operating in the opposite of nature. Female nature is hypergamy. Women are hardwired to want to reproduce the strongest man possible. So women are hypergamous, so they are hardwired to date up. When women don't date up, their masculinity rises. Now, for the most parts these days, women are wearing the pants. She's dictating policy and controlling the finances and sex. Women will marry men who are providers and etc. But off the bat, women are smart. Off the bat, they are going to get married on her terms if the man isn't up on his leverage, if the man isn't up on his masculinity, if he isn't up on what it means to be a leader, what it means to have leverage as a man. If he's not up on that, then she'll already be up on that. Because women do small things early in relationship to test a man and to make sure she has dominance. Women are consistently battling for dominance. I mean, women will love bum you in a relationship. They will love bum you. They will smother you with submissiveness, with affection, and then pull back. And the reason why women pull back is because they want you to chase them so that you will move into feminine mode and she will be masculine. So women are constantly battling for the masculinity in relationships because they want to test. They want to know that they got the strongest man possible. And when women get to a point to where they really want to get married and they don't have their first option available, they will settle for a guy that has lesser value. They'll settle for that because women know that they need man. Just like men need respect, women know that they need man. So she'll settle up with a guy that has lesser value, that she perceives has lesser value. They'll settle for that, and she'll do her little test. And if the man doesn't check those tests early, he's lost his power. See, women are like little kids when you have to tell them no. When they keep playing with something, and you got to tell them no, and you got to tell them no. And they keep playing with the toys, and you already told the kid no. So women, they'll do little things like maybe not cook, like maybe not clean this room and clean that room. And if you are not in a position to check her, then you've already lost the power. You've already lost your masculinity. That's why it's really important that you are the breadwinner, because finances is the main quality that men have. See, women's main qualities are submissiveness and their beauty. A man's quality is his ability to provide. See, women are loved, they're loved unconditionally. Men, we are loved conditionally. So we have to provide. We have to be productive. Women have intrinsic value. Men, we don't have intrinsic value. That's why when you go to a job and when you're around other men, your value is based on your productivity. If you don't have productivity, then you have no value as a man. In a relationship, if you are not the financial head, if you are not the financial leader, then a woman doesn't have a reason to admire you or submit to you. She may want to in the physical, but biologically she's not going to be able to, because you're going to see little signs of her trying to, overtake you, and she may try to hold herself back, but she knows that she's the breadwinner. She knows that she makes more money. So a woman knows if you can reward her for compliance or punish her for defiance. A woman knows that. And if she's not going to lose anything by upsetting you or defying you, there's no reason for her not to do so. Women are the gatekeepers to the sex. And if she's the gatekeeper to the finances and the sex, then she's going to consistently be acting masculine. And she's going to do these things subconsciously. She's not going to try to do them. She's going to try to keep herself from doing them, but it's going to be hard. Now, women will love you, women will marry you, they'll settle for you, but they are hardwired to want the strongest man possible. They are hardwired to want a man that they can admire and look up to. And if she can't get that guy, then she'll settle for the guy that's of lower value, and she'll just be operating in masculine frame, and he'll be more of a feminine frame. And she'll be doing this subconsciously. And if the man isn't up on his game, isn't up on his grind, isn't up on his understanding of female nature and male nature, then he'll simply adapt to being put in the feminine mode. He'll simply adapt to that, and he'll keep trying to battle that. He'll keep trying to fight for his masculinity, but there's no way that she can biologically admire you because you are not producing more than she is. So you don't have anything to combat her, to put her back into her place as a woman. You don't have any power to do so, and you don't have any power to really reward her because she can reward herself. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until you change your mindset, no one cares. But just know one cares. And he wants you to become the best version of yourself. I'm out.
The point I'm making here, if you got households where 40% of them are headed by a woman who is the primary breadwinner, then everything is upside down in our culture. And the ones that are going to suffer from this are going to be the children. And we've seen this spike in single-parent households. This is, again, from the Washington Post, information coming from the Pew Research Center. It says this, and there's another problem, is the number of married mothers who out-earn their husbands. That number has quadrupled. And again, I'm going to be politically incorrect here. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a healthy dynamic to have a wife out-earn her husband, because so much of his sense of worth as a male is tied up in what he does vocationally and providing for his family. That's his calling. It's not his wife's job to provide for his family. He knows that it's his job. And if he has a wife that out-earns him, I think that's going to put some stress on his psyche. It's going to put some stress on that.